Hello, everyone. Emergency quest has been an emergency quest has been assigned. I woke up this morning saying I'm gonna do my daily map early today. I'm gonna get it out of the way because I have a lot of things I need to do today. And given the fact that this is currently 11:10 p.m. and we are racing to the finish, I think we can all see how that turned out. This is still way too big. We're gonna go 30 by 20. We are trying to make a small map on a time budget of basically none at all. Let's go ahead with the terrain brush here. Or no, we can't use the terrain brush. God, it doesn't. I don't have time to. I don't have time to be slow about this. I have to act as if I am about to run my D&D session, and by some horrible, horrible fate, I have made a big mistake and I've forgotten to prep a map. And so that's what we're making today. We are making the emergency map. This is going to be a very, very simple, very, very quick and efficient map here where I forget to put the last side on there. So let's actually redo that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make houses. We're going to make one house here and we're going to make another that goes down this way, just like that. We are going to grab our building tool. We're going to grab our wooden floor, and we're just going to toss some wooden floor into there. We are going to put some stone in this building. We're going to go, and because we have to get this uploaded by midnight, or we have failed in our duty to provide a daily map. We're going to grab a fire pit. That's spinning. That's not scaling. How do I scale? Alt scroll is scale. Big bonfire going on out in the front. I wonder what that's all about. We're going to go to the scatter tool. We're going to take our stone. We're going to take our stone and we're just going to start haphazardly being the key word here, mashing stone into this map. Because we're going for like a 10-minute recording here. We're going for the fastest, dirtiest map you've ever seen that I am ashamed to say that came out of my portfolio. Hold on, let's try to... Is there a way to select only individuals? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and we can scale this up, and then we can kind of do a little bit of a footpath here that splits off, goes around this fire pit, just like that. Awesome. We're going to deal with doors in a second, but at the moment we have more pressing concerns. One of those, which is the terrain brush, which unfortunately doesn't really do anything. Oh god. Shape circle. We're gonna make a little, maybe make a little pond, just like that. We're gonna go back to our wall tool really quickly. We are going to go ahead and start blocking out this house because we don't have the time to make a beautiful house. We have the time to make what house we can make. We're gonna put a staircase. We're gonna put a staircase right there. We're not gonna design the second floor. Unfortunately, we just don't have time. We're going to put a little bit of a closet just like that over there. And then we're going to have this big area over here. And we're going to have the staircase going up here. Over here, I think that we're going to have a couple of different walls. I think we're going to have one that goes here, one that goes here. And this is just going to be a storage area. That'll be super easy to make. So we're going to go ahead to our... that pattern brush tool really doesn't seem to do what I want it to. God, come on, Jay, you gotta go fast here. Take a swig of water, get right back to it. Just go right back to the objects tool. What do we have for house objects here? Household objects. What have we got? We've got a furnace, a very large furnace. Let's go ahead and really quickly just go in here, reset the scale to 1. That's 1. Wow, okay, so maybe this room will be a furnace room. Maybe this will be a furnace, a grinding wheel. So maybe this is a blacksmith or a smithy of some sorts. He's got his tools, he's got his calipers, he's got his quenching bath, and then he's got his workbench over here. And is there an anvil? Nope, no, there's a forge right here. Kind of clipping out the wall, but it's fine. And we need an anvil because this is indeed a furnace. I'm realizing now that this wasn't reset to 1, so this is ginormous, but that's okay. The players will forgive us for it being ginormous. We got to go back here. We got to go to the portal tool. We're going to stick a big iron door on that wall right there. We're going to go to the wooden door, which I believe is this one. We're going to stick a wooden door. Oh, nope, that's not exactly what I had in mind. That certainly is, though, so we're going to go ahead and stick a wooden door there. We're going to go to our building tool. We're going to switch to our shape. Do we not have a free line tool? I guess not. Yeah, so that's not really what we're looking for. I do really need to learn how to use the terrain brush so I can actually paint on the ground like that, but for the interest of time, I guess we're just going to deal with the fact that we can't see that. I want to go and grab some of the exact same, some of the ferns that I've used in every one of my daily dungeon draft maps, just because I love the asset so much. I know it's bad practice to use the same asset in like everything you do, but when you're in a hurry, a little bit of familiarity can go a very long way. Scale to 1.25, and we're just going to go ahead and we are going to quickly, very quickly, add a little bit of roughage here, just to symbolize that maybe this guy doesn't take the best care of his home. We're going to put something back behind the house to kind of cover the abysmal rock job we've done here. We're going to, of course, we're going to surround the lake just a little bit. And, you know, we're going to make some mistakes here, but that's going to be okay. We are going to grab our flowers right here, and we're just going to put some wildflowers down. Maybe especially around the water, there's some red flowers. It's very lovely. And some bushes. We're going to grab a whole slew of these bushes. We're just going to see where they fall. Maybe we'll have some bushes lining the front of the house. Maybe there's bushes going along the side here. Oops. Bushes going along the side here. Maybe there's some bushes back here. And then maybe there's some bushes even that are overgrowing the walkways, just like that. Kind of funnel the players into one area. I'm gonna grab our big fronds of ferns here, and we're gonna stick one of them inside of the house. Clearly not. One of them back here, maybe one of them over here, maybe a big one right there. We're gonna put a couple of tree stumps down. A couple of tree stumps. We're gonna shrink one of them. Oh, we can't because it's the scatter tool, but that's okay. And we're gonna grab a nice big tree here. You know, we might as well go to the object mode, scroll all the way down to the trees. Trees. We're close, we're trees. And we're just gonna go ahead and zoom one of these trees up. We're gonna put another one right here. It's okay that it's the same tree, because nobody's gonna notice that it's the same tree, but that is a little bit too big for my taste. I do want the players to be able to walk back there. And just like that, we are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, but we're not getting there quite fast enough. So first things first, we're going to set the scale to 1. To make sure that that's as close to 1 as we can. And then we're going to go into the indoor furnishings area here. Stack of wood. Stack of wood, super important to have inside, especially during the winter months. Maybe this is a storeroom back here. And that's what this is. Oh, a design table. This guy needs his design table. I wonder what kind of, maybe it's a giant or something that works here. Who has those giant calipers? Really quickly, is there like a wall selection tool, a wall erase tool? Maybe edit points? Aha, here we are. Can I delete that point? Yes, I can. Perfect. Because that kind of restricted more space than I was hoping it would. We're going to grab this as well, and we're going to turn off grid snapping. It's just not quite fitting how I wanted it to. Now it is. This as well, we're just going to kind of move it in here. Perfect. We're going to go back to our object thing. We're 9 minutes in, 11:20 p.m. We've got to get to work. We've got to get cranking on this. Let's ignore all the blacksmithing stuff. Let's call the blacksmith good for now. We need tables. We need chairs. And there are no... maybe there's something over here. Stables, stairs. No, that's not tables or chairs. Table, here we are. So we've got this large wooden... table. Okay, so this house is massive compared to what I was thinking. If you zoom in, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's huge. So that's a big mistake, but it's okay to make mistakes like that. We just gotta kind of make this we have to make this a home for giants. We have to turn that mistake into something we can work with. We can certainly work with a giant blacksmith table. Now we gotta go to chair. What kind of chairs would these guys have? Probably some pretty nice ones, but We're going to place under. We're going to switch to these stools here. We're just going to place a couple of stools. Maybe this is a waiting room. Maybe this is also an inn. Maybe he's a smithy that also runs an inn, or maybe he's such a famous blacksmith that people come from all over the realm to peruse his wares, and thus he needs tables and chairs, like a little waiting room. Is there like a rug? There's a rug. Oh, right, and I can change the color of this rug to maybe something like that, maybe something like a teal. And then maybe in the other room he's got something crazy. Let's go ahead and give that a rotation. Let's give him some pelts here. Perfect. Let's see. Fountains. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna add a little maybe something he made found its way into the lake over there, which is a frog fountain. Just like that. Let's see what else we can. Crates. You know what storage rooms need? They need crates. Lots of crates, because that's where crates go. They go in the storage room. And what would a storage room be without food? Food is, of course, a very important thing. And it's taken that color from the custom colors. Let's go ahead and change that back to a more appetizing red color as well. So maybe he's got some different kinds of fruits and vegetables and some beans or whatever the hell these are. So let's put these in there. Go back to the rug. Let's grab a more reasonable rug. Let's make that rug unreasonably sized. So I guess this is supposed to be more of a doormat, so we don't want that. We want something like this. Perfect. We want to rotate this, and this rug is just to kind of keep the floor safe from all of the crates. Okay. So now we need a fireplace, fixture, floating, fireplace, grave, horse, lighting, magic. Lighting, maybe? Is there a fireplace under lighting? No, there is not. Let's see, decor. What's under decor? Oh, a moose head. This is very flavorful. Very flavorful. This big moose head. Unfortunately, clips through the wall. I don't know what the. I don't know why that would happen. If you're gonna design a wall fixture, then at least design it to fit on walls. Flag stand's fairly useless. Potted plants. Don't think that this person would be. And dining. We're gonna go over. And this is superfluous. This is all little details that are not necessary at all for what it is we have planned, which means that we are wasting time right now by doing this. We are very much wasting what precious time we have for this daily map, but I want to try my best to make this look good with the time constraints that I have, which is that it has to be basically under 20 minutes, which we have done in the past, but not on purpose. And doing things like this on purpose can be very hard. What would fireplace be under? Hearth? No. Lighting? No, I already checked lighting. Structure, maybe? We've got an altar. No, we got scarecrows. You know, we could stick a scarecrow out the garden, but I don't think that would add anything. Desks are important. Got a large kind of wardrobe looking thing here. It's supposed to be this big, which is absolutely enormous. So we can say that this is probably some display shelves. Is there a weapon? There is a weapon. So maybe we've got some medieval weapons here. We've got a rack of weapons, which shows that this guy is indeed a smith of no small renown, that he has weapons all over his house. Maybe he's got a big cannon that's the size of a sword. Maybe we'll scale these up a little bit, and it'll be really cool because he'll have big cannons everywhere, and maybe next to it he'll have a stack of cannonballs. And this can be something for your players to discover. Like, hey, why has this guy got a cannon pointed towards his door? Maybe we should ask him why he has a cannon pointed towards his door. And all these cannonballs stack up next to it like he's expecting some sort of crazy home invasion. Go over. Let's shrink this down to dagger size, just like that. Cool. Crossbow turret. Not really what I'm looking for. We're looking for a hand crossbow. But this kite shield seems nice. Let's match it to the size of our sword. So basically, we're gonna make it so it looks like the sword fits inside the shield, and we're gonna leave that up there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's a bow. Oh, here's a nice little hand crossbow. Maybe a goblin-sized hand crossbow here. And yeah, look at that. Suddenly we have something that's kind of working for us here. What about F? What about fire? Fire. No. Clutter. What's clutter? No, I don't think he'd have any of that kind of clutter in his house. Cave stuff, no. Bush, no. Broken? Float sound, that's not what we're looking for. Not a broken totem pole, certainly. Sacks. Different sacks. Maybe some grain sacks or something. We can do some sacks, absolutely. Let's have sacks. You and me. Alright. We're gonna put them everywhere. Stacked up nice and neat, just like that. Couple more to the side, just like that. And suddenly we're having sacks. Although something I do realize that I haven't done yet. Wall tool. Edit points. Okay, so apparently edit points doesn't. Here we are. Delete that. Excuse me. Delete that wall. Delete that wall. Why did you just delete that wall? Well, good question. Better answer is, why, when I made that wall, did I not make it one piece? Why did I not make it like that? Better question. Why did I not make a door in that wall? That is the question to ask, isn't it? So there we go. Now we have a door in our wall. The wall is one piece. And I think we need stairs, which means we need to go back to the Objects tab, and we are running dangerously low on time, so this is going to be the last couple things that we are going to add. We are going to add stairs. We're going to add them like that. Maybe we'll use the stone variety stairs. They're very lovely. We're going to go ahead, we're going to add that like that. And we're going to go ahead and... yeah, no, that's seemingly good. That implies that there are stairs leading up to the next floor, which means it implies that there is a next floor. Maybe something over here, and then I really want something in here that's kind of like a centerpiece, but I can't find a fireplace. Stable, storage. Oh, storage. Bookshelves. Bookshelves are good. Let's crank these up because they're giant-sized. Remember, this is the home of a giant blacksmith, so he has to have very large bookshelves, very big things in his house. Wardrobe. You know, I mean, it looks a bit ransacked, but maybe he was in a hurry to clean up. And some chests with some goodies in it. Maybe this is where he keeps all his finery, all his dinnerware while he's having guests over. Clutter, cobweb, corpse, crate, creature. Oh, you can, you know, maybe he has a giant cat. No, he does not have a giant cat. Decor, desk, dining, fixture. Ah, here they are. Here are the fireplaces under fixtures. So maybe he has a fireplace that is... Now, I know a fireplace would normally not be against a wall like that. It would be against a thicker wall that could have a chimney that goes all the way up and out. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the wall right there. We're going to go over to the selection tool, and we're just going to drag really quickly this desk over here. We're going to move that out of the way. We're going to fix. We're going to fix. We're going to fix. We're going to fix all this stuff. And we're going to fix the carpet. Put that back. Maybe even... can I not rotate it? No, I can scale it, but I can't rotate it. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Or actually, can I? No, I can't. Okay. That's fine. We still have 30 minutes. Still have to upload this, though, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to drop the ambient light way down. We're going to pick a moonlight color, so it has a moonlight hue to it. We're going to drop that way down. We're then going to go to the ambient lighting. We are going to make this really warm, a very warm light. We are going to crank up that intensity. We are going to crank up that radius, and oh my god, I'm blind. Okay, so we're going to move that like that. We're going to put this over here. We're going to light up this corner as well. And suddenly, it looks like shit. Why does it look like shit? Because the overlap is a problem. We want shadows. It's unfortunate that... See, what I don't want is the overlap. honestly. I don't really want the overlap of the thing, because if you overlap it, it gets super bright, and getting super bright is a little bit obnoxious. But that's okay. So we can do, we can go like that. We can take the color, add a new color. We can drop it in intensity all the way down, and just kind of give the illusion that there's something around that corner. So now maybe the adventurers are up in there, and then maybe we can move this to a blue light. Maybe there's something magical about this area here. Color that like that. We're gonna move this to a last thing we're gonna do, because it's we keep on doing stuff like this. We're gonna be here all night, so we're just gonna color that a bit more like that. And then finally outside here, we are going to go ahead and ramp the intensity up, and we are going to like that bonfire, just like that. So maybe there was a party here. Maybe this blacksmith finally has friends, and so he's got a party. Anyways, that is going to be the map for today. Record 21 minutes. Not a record, actually. I think I have one that's 20. But hopefully that means that I will be able to get this uploaded in the next 28 minutes. So I have to go do that. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to use this map in your adventures, a link to it will be in the description below. I will include both a lit version and an unlit version in case my lighting kind of screws it up for you, because I don't really like the way it turned out myself, but that's okay. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I've been Jay the Silent Cartographer, and I'll see you tomorrow for a much more time-managed daily map where I hope to take a look at Incarnate, the free version of Incarnate, but I have to stop rambling and start uploading, so I will see you all later.